Live on NBC 12, this is Newswatch 12 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Dan Hagan. Last winter, we had record-breaking snow with plenty of time for winter sports. This season, it's been the exact opposite, with very little snowmobiling or skiing. But that should change after today. We're in the middle of our first major snowstorm of the season. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us in the studio with a first look at our forecast. Jeff?
Hey, Dan. 7 straight hours now of light snow here in Rhinelander, and we're not quite done yet. This thing is slowing down across parts of Michigan now. That will keep the light snow going tonight into tomorrow morning. So the radar is very active out there right now. The heaviest snow by far, though, across parts of eastern Wisconsin today. Places like Green Bay and Sheboygan getting close to a foot of snow already. The rest of us, though, lots of wind and snow out there for tonight. It all kind of calms down tomorrow, followed by the coldest air of the season so far arrives for us this time tomorrow on a gusty northwest wind. All right, the wind out there now at the northeast around 10 to 20 miles per hour sustained, gusting near 30. The snow, as you know, is light and fluffy, so it moves around very easily. We'll get that blowing and drifting snow tonight, reducing visibility across the area. In fact, now it's down to a mile or two in most locations across north central Wisconsin. Much heavier snow across parts of eastern Wisconsin now. That will likely stay there. So heavy snow here, light snow here. Some dry air across Vilas County now and Price County as well is keeping snow amounts down in those areas. The rest of us, though, light snow pretty much all day long today. Thus, the advisories are posted: a blizzard warning, winter storm warning, winter weather advisory. Overall, traveling is a bit of a mess out there tonight. It's best just to stay home and watch NBC, right? All right, temperatures, though, out there today, hanging out in the 20s and 30s. Behind it, though, over here, down below zero, that's the air moving our way for tomorrow. This time tomorrow, we'll have feel-like temperatures down near 30 degrees below zero. Dan?
Republicans in the state legislature asked the Wisconsin Supreme Court to reconsider its ruling ordering new district maps. Today, the court refused. In the request, Republicans argued that they could not meet today's deadline to submit new maps and were never given a chance to respond to the order. However, the court ruled today 4-3 to reject the request. Consultants hired by the Supreme Court will now review submissions for new maps from state lawmakers and Governor Tony Evers. Evers and plaintiffs in the redistricting case were able to submit their versions of the new maps by the deadline today. The consultants will then issue their own report and possibly their own maps by February 1st. A man wanted in Marathon County has been arrested in a Houston hotel parking lot after a 13-hour standoff with police. 25-year-old Peter Jewel Regal was wanted on a warrant after removing his GPS tracking device and failing to meet with his probation officer. That meeting was scheduled after it was alleged that Peter had contact with a 13-year-old girl in December, and that incident violated his release conditions after Peter received a conviction in 2017 for sexual assault of a child. Peter was found yesterday at 1 p.m. sleeping in a car at a Houston hotel parking lot when U.S. Marshals made contact. He then produced a knife leading to the standoff that lasted until 2 a.m. when he's finally taken into custody. The DNR has confirmed the killing of a gray wolf in Bayfield County on Christmas Day. According to the Ashland Daily Press, a resident is said to have reported killing the wolf after it approached the back door of their home. Currently, no further information is available about the incident at this time. The gray wolf is a protected species in the U.S., and it is illegal to kill the species except when protecting someone's life. Students from Rhinelander High School learned what it takes to create a new business today. The annual Mini Business World event teaches students to come up with a new product and market it to the world. Peyton Campbell is a senior at Rhinelander High School, and his group's product was a retractable phone charger. Campbell was elected the CEO and Director of Finance for his group.
So I've been making sure everyone's staying on task, making sure the production and marketing team is getting me the numbers I need, such as the profit margin, the cost per unit, what strategies we're going to use to market our product to the world.
Campbell and other students presented their products and business plans at the end of the day to local business leaders. Michelle Grukowski is the Senior Director of the Mini Business World event, and she says students learn how they can make a positive impact on their communities through innovation.
One of the things that we really stress with our students too is that businesses are a force for good in their communities. And so one of the big portions of this project is teaching the kids to budget and to think about charitable giving and how to give back to the community.
Mini Business World runs about 50 programs throughout the state every year. A lot of Wisconsin businesses are trying to hire more people, but they can't. An economic expert from UW-Madison said the labor shortage is on track to only worsen. Our own Jake Force has more. Jake.
That's right, Dan. The worker shortage across northern Wisconsin has been the result of several things, such as shortages in childcare and affordable housing. But today, an economist at UW-Madison offered another factor, that Wisconsin's workforce isn't getting any younger.
We simply have a fewer number of workers of working age and prime working age than we had a decade ago or 2 decades ago.
Although the pandemic exacerbated many of Wisconsin's workforce issues, labor force participation has steadily decreased across the state since its peak in the 1990s. Today, at the Regional Economic Conditions Conference hosted by the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis, UW-Madison economist Matthew Curis said the age of workers has been a large factor in the decline.
Part of this is due to certainly changing participation rates, but also part of it is due to our changing age structure in the state of Wisconsin.
Dating back to the first quarter of the year 2000, Curis said that the share of employees ages 55 and older was 18% or less throughout most counties in the state. Now, that percentage has increased to roughly 25% in many counties. Curis said these problems may be felt even more in the coming years.
If we step forward to the first quarter of 2023, we can see that many counties have at least a quarter of their employees age 55 or older, with many of the Wisconsin counties being 30.1% or more. So many workers approaching retirement age going forward.
Curis also gave insight into which industries will be affected the most, noting that manufacturing has the most employees aged 55 and older with over 133,000 workers. Healthcare and social assistance, retail trade, and educational services are also facing similar issues.
And we can see that the total share of individuals of that age group within those sectors is around 25% or more. So many of these employment sectors are going to be facing challenges with retirements going forward, which will also impact labor availability.
And Curis also said that the number of unemployed individuals per job opening currently stands at 0.6, which despite being a slight increase in the short term is still below pre-pandemic levels. He said this does reflect similar conditions in neighboring states as well as the country as a whole.
Thanks, Jake. Northwoods residents are digging themselves out after a day of snowfall. Coming up after the break, we'll hear from some shovelers in Tomahawk. That's after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
They say it's not the destination, but the journey.
Arby's says, nuh-uh. Get 2 of these things for just $7 at Arby's Cheddathon sales event. Arby's, we have the meat.
Winter's here and here to stay, so it's time to stock up on cold weather essentials at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Stay toasty with unbeatable prices on insulated boots, outerwear, thermal layers, wool socks, and a great range of home and garage heaters. Keep animals comfortable with heated equipment, de-icers, and livestock bedding. Plus, stay safe on the go with trusted brands of tires and batteries, portable jump starters, ice scrapers, antifreeze, and more. Trust the cold weather experts and find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
At Len's Truck, we're all trucks all the time. Nobody has a better selection of used trucks. At Len's Truck, we buy more, we sell more, and you save more. Buy now and get the highest trade-in value ever at Len's. Go to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 of the best used trucks money can buy.
Len's Truck, Len's Truck. We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily, Jardiance. At each day start, as time went on, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too. Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to a sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction, and don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with the big story to tell.
Get huge savings on Arby's cheesiest models today at Arby's Cheddar Thon. Drive off the lot with 2 cheesy foods for just $7.
This is an Arby's ad.
Cheddar just got cheddarier.
Arby's, we have the meat.
All right, many of you took your time getting home from work today. Nice job, as most roads are snow-covered and slippery across the area now for 7 hours of light snow so far here in Rhinelander, probably 5, 6, 7 more hours yet to go. Here's the radar, a very active radar across all of Wisconsin now. There is some dry air in here, though, for Vilas County and Price County, lesser snow amounts up that direction. But overall, most of us seeing some light snow across the region now, with heavy snow falling across parts of eastern Wisconsin, Sheboygan, Green Bay, getting hammered to close to a foot of snow already today. Here's the big picture, though. This big low is all wound up across the Midwest and Great Lakes right now. A track right across Chicago currently. On that track, we're on the northwest side, and that's going to give us that light snow tonight. It is slowing down, so keep that light snow in the forecast tonight, most likely into early parts of tomorrow as well. And now the wind's going to kick up. So wind gusts out there now around 25 miles per hour, sustained winds around 10 to 20. We're going to kick it up again tonight. We could have wind gusts near 40 to 45 miles per hour. And as you know, this snow is very light, very fluffy. It's easy to move around. We'll get that blowing and drifting snow pretty much all night long and throughout the day tomorrow. All right, so here's visibility where it's reduced across where the heaviest snow is either falling or blowing around. And by far across eastern Wisconsin are the worst conditions right now, but everybody's seeing some light blowing snow, and visibility is reduced across the area now with those road conditions poor in most locations tonight. And here we go. Blowing snow will be an issue through tomorrow as the low gets deeper and deeper and deeper across parts of Michigan. We'll get that wind to kick up. We'll get some waves on Lake Superior tomorrow of 25 feet or more with those gusty northeast winds out there as well. All right, so the advisories are posted, and here is a blizzard warning in red. Over here, this is a winter storm warning, then a winter weather advisory, lesser effects as you go west, greater effects as you go east. Overall, all of Wisconsin feeling the impacts tonight into tomorrow as well from a major winter storm. And then once this thing pulls out of here, look what it's doing. It's tugging down the much colder temperatures across the Dakota. These are actual air temperatures right now, already close to 10 degrees below zero in Bismarck. That's the air moving our way. And there are some readings up here today. We had temperatures of 40 degrees below zero just north of the Canadian border. So overall, we have a lot of cold air on the way. That's going to change our lives in a drastic way beginning tomorrow as that cold front comes through. 16 tomorrow, but dropping all day long. 3, 2, 3, 8, 7. A cold week ahead through next week. Our forecast, I'm looking at mostly cloudy skies, lots of light snow out there and wind. Difficult travel is likely with low temperatures down near 14. For tomorrow, light snow and flurries out there again and some blowing snow, still gusty winds out there. High temperature is 16, but dropping to near zero about this time tomorrow night. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows that light snow tomorrow, some lake effect snow on Sunday, and then we're cold Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with high temperatures near zero. Our own Conrad Sapinski is out in elements now over here in Rhinelander. Conrad, what are you seeing out there right now, buddy?
Jeff, it's not too bad right now. We do have some light snow falling, but oh boy, it is windy outside. The snow is blowing around. It's very light and fluffy snow. At the moment, though, light snow, temperatures around 23 degrees. Wind gusts are at around 30 miles per hour. They're actually going to continue to increase overnight tonight to around 35 miles per hour here in town, and a lot stronger, especially the closer you go to Lake Michigan. In general, though, we're going to see is another several hours of snowfall, light to moderate at times, and then by those early morning hours on Saturday, things will finally start to improve. But we're not done just yet. We're still going to see some lake effect snow showers on the back end pretty much throughout the day on Saturday into those early morning hours on Sunday. And then, of course, way heavier snow up north into the UP where some places will get over a foot. So far here in town, we have around 3 inches of snow. Another additional several inches are possible, maybe another 2 to 3 before all said and done. And then maybe an additional 1 inch or maybe 2 inches by tomorrow with that lake effect snow on the back end. But roads are not in good shape, guys. And speaking of roads not being in good shape, if you're driving, of course, you have to be careful. You have to slow down. But one thing I want to tell you guys, this winter safety kit is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you guys, I thought I'm never going to use it, but I actually used it last winter when I had a little fender bender in the snow. I went off course, and even just little things like a little cone, an emergency cone is going to help out. You have screwdriver, of course, you have a flashlight, something to check your tire pressure. You could even fill up your tire with this little device here. Very cool, right? And then some tape. You have a little knife here. You have a funnel for oil, of course, and then some jumper cables just in case your vehicle needs a jump start. And especially with these bitterly cold temperatures we're getting the next several days, that will absolutely be needed, especially for those older cars outside. So now snow is going to continue overnight tonight. Throughout the day tomorrow, we will see some scattered lake effect snow showers, and then those bitterly cold temperatures start to arrive by Sunday. They're going to last pretty much all of next week. So get ready, guys. Snow now, and then really cold temperatures starting to move on in. For Weather Watch 12, I'm meteorologist Conrad Sapinski here in downtown Rhinelander.
Thanks, Conrad. Some say the fresh snow makes for a winter wonderland, while for others it means more work. People in Tomahawk woke up with driveways filling with snow. Philip Bethel is one of the locals who was just out enjoying the winter weather.
I'm liking the snow. I'm glad it finally started snowing, and I hope people stay safe out here.
Shoveling snow can be challenging. Michelle Sanderson said she wanted to get out and do her part.
It definitely does take a toll on your body, and you sleep good at night.
While Bethel is wishing for more snow, Sanderson is hoping the snow would just stop. The Milwaukee Bucks have struggled in the new year, but seem to find their way after a big-time win last night. Coming up on Newswatch 12, Saul Meyer will be here to break down that blowout victory.
The biggest clearance event is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Manufacturer Liquidation Sale. Shop overstock and special purchases with savings up to 75% store-wide. Plus financing options with no money down. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
You wouldn't pour OJ this way. And you don't have to pour paint this way either. Try Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint in the twist and pour container with a built-in spout. Easy to hold, open, and pour. Only at Menards. Dutch Boy paints make transforming your world easy.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard,
we make it for you all throughout the day.
all day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's.
Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
The biggest clearance event is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Manufacturer Liquidation Sale. Shop overstock and special purchases with savings up to 75% store-wide. Plus financing options with no money down. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
9 combined Super Bowls is the matchup this Sunday when the Green Bay Packers head down to Dallas to take on the Cowboys in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. It's Jordan Love's first playoff game of his career, and he's got a tough team to prove himself against. The Packers had to adjust how they practice this for their game because of the weather, but head coach Matt LaFleur says that his team's ready to take on the number 2 seed in the NFC.
We made some adjustments with our practice schedule in terms of just being indoors for every day. But I thought the guys were focused, and I thought we put in the necessary work.
The Packers didn't have any Pro Bowl selections this season, but cornerback Keyshawn Nixon was selected to the first team All-Pro as a returner for this year.
What an honor for everybody, because he can't do that alone. I mean, there's a lot of guys there's blocking for him, doing what they do, and so it's a credit to that whole unit.
The Packers will take on the Cowboys this Sunday with kickoff happening at around 3:30. The Milwaukee Bucks have struggled as of late, dropping 4 out of their last 5 games before taking on the Boston Celtics, who have the best record in the NBA. However, after last night, it's looking like the Bucks are back. Milwaukee was able to take down Boston 135-102 in their largest win this season, and it came at the perfect time and against the perfect team. The Bucks will be back on the court tomorrow when they host the Golden State Warriors. We'll be right back after the break.
To 50 years with my best friend.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Honey.
Honey. DayQuil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste. Because life doesn't stop for a cold. DayQuil Honey. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, honeylicious power through your day medicine.
Stay tuned to learn more about this limited time offer from Renewal by Andersen.
Have you been looking at replacing your home's windows or doors? If so, I'm sure price is a huge factor. At Renewal by Andersen, we're really proud of our fair pricing policy.
We're a typical middle-class family. We have a budget. We need to be aware of where our money's going. And the great thing about Renewal by Andersen was they actually had several financing options that were going to make sense for our situation.
So, let's talk windows. Our Fibrex window material is like the gold standard in the industry. It's a composite material that lasts longer, performs better, and is actually 2 times stronger than vinyl. Okay, so you're carrying this out to your back deck, but you gotta stop and try to shove open that patio door. That can be real frustrating. The dual ball bearing adjusters on our patio doors help the doors to glide easily. At Renewal by Andersen, we've been doing this a long time. And we know that you don't want some hard sell sales pitch. We'll visit your home, see exactly what you have, and then give you an exact price quote. And we'll honor that price for a whole year so that there's no pressure. Let us give you a price on the windows and doors that you will love.
We had the intention of looking at different companies, doing some due diligence, and we started with Renewal by Andersen, and it was such a compelling conversation and process that we ended up not even looking any further.
Renewal by Andersen is ringing in 2024 with big savings. Before January 31st, save 24% on your entire project with no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. Celebrate the new year with new windows and patio doors. Save 24% on your project and pay nothing for a year. Call before January 31st. 715-318-3535. That's 715-318-3535.
You're watching NBC 12, your home for dramas, game shows, comedies, and sports. NBC 12, from where you live.
Well, Jeff, Saul's hometown of San Angelo, Texas is 51 right now. No snow there.
But here's the thing. This cold snap that we're getting, they're going to get it as well 2 days from now. And last time that happened for Texas, what happened? They lost power everywhere.
We lost power for like 3 weeks.
So let's see if they can handle